What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Mark's stock review for my part 3 of my Q&A with Steve Reinharz, the CEO of AITX. The topics are listed here below, so that being said, let's get right into it. What is your single greatest challenge for 2021? As one of my viewers put it, is there anything that keeps you up at night?
I can come up with possible worries all day long. My job is to tamp down on probable worries. And
Right.
right now, I wouldn't say that worries, I'd say that we have a variety of challenges to work through, opening up the Michigan plant,
Okay.
expanding sales force, expanding engineering force. Just regular business operations always come with some risk and worry. Am I going to blow 50 grand on a bad hire?
Right.
Is the
Right.
salesperson going to go get over his skis and promise something that we can't deliver? Those types of general business worries are always in my mind. But I
Makes
don't see
sense.
anything existential or anything from the possible realm that's worth discussing.
If you had time for just a couple more.
I absolutely do, and I love it. These are great questions.
And I was wondering if you want to talk a little bit more about the Arrow and the potential uses.
I'll share with you from my perspective that Arrow did not make the impact in the industry that I had expected it would. And as a result, I have decreased the development in that area
Okay.
in favor of other areas that are more exciting to buyers. So that's where the status of Arrow is at this moment. Um, I just have to, unfortunately, my job is to prioritize on what's saleable, not necessarily what's
Under,
cool. I think Arrow is
Understood.
crazy cool,
Yeah.
and it's going to do so many things. The other thing that's happened since our release of the tethered Arrow is
Mm-hmm.
that the FAA here in the States has, I don't know if this is correct characterization, lightened up in terms of the use of autonomous drones. So I haven't spent the time to dive into that and to see what its effect on Arrow might be. I haven't had the time to test the tethered Arrow concept against the fully autonomous Arrow concept. My feeling is that we are going to continue to develop tethered Arrow for many
Okay.
reasons. But eventually, we want to make sure that we can swarm, 50 micro drones out of a Romeo as needed. We need to get to a point where a Rosa is in every proposal and a Scott's on every corner, which is another reason why I've slowed down on the Arrow development is because we need to stay focused. And I need to build out Rad S, if you want to call it that for now. But Mark, good question.
Thanks.
Romeo definitely Arrow would definitely provide some excitement. Will it provide revenue? Not necessarily compared to the other
Right.
things we have in the funnel.
Some people are asking me, have you ever thought of changing your name?
I mean, listen, I specifically named artificial intelligence technology solutions because it was always intended to be a pubco umbrella over a pile of subsidiaries that perform tasks in line with the
Sure.
autonomous remote services manifesto, right? Like that's clear. The first three subs are focused on security, concierge, and ambassador functions. And those three subs all have the RAD name, robotic assistance devices name. I don't have any intentions or needs to change that. RAD for us is the funnest name that you could
Mm-hmm.
use. So we use RAD as a prefix for everything. So all of our applications have a RAD prefix: RAD site, RAD guard, RAD SOC, RAD
Right.
PLC. So definitely not changing it, and we definitely have a lot of fun with it. There's also limitations on what I can message to investors related to the stock price. So what I'll say is that, we know that a stock, the Seeking Alpha article came out. We know that it appears to have caused some panic, particularly among AITX investors that don't follow me on Twitter.
Right.
And I really would ask that you put up my Twitter name and encourage people to follow me, because having that direct outreach, I think, saves people money, because when these hit pieces come out, they can
I agree.
check with me, ask the questions, and make educated decisions, as opposed to just having a hit piece to decide from. So we passed 10,000 followers this morning, which was great. Looking forward
That's
to the
great.
next.
Congrats.
Thank you, sir.
Congrats.
Looking forward to the next 10,000. But I mean, I know what's in the funnel, and I'm supremely confident with it. And I love the trading volume, and I love the attention that the stock is getting. So, we're going to be fine. We're going to be great, whatever that means. Does that mean that a 001 person who came in at that level is going to be great? Of course. Someone who came in at 28 cents going to be great. I sure hope so, and I'm sure working my way to make it so. So, it's not like there was any fundamental thing that happened that
Right.
caused the thing. This was an article written based on super old data. So my heart goes out to folks that may have sold at a loss. I think it was unnecessary. It's very risky. I mean, I have a lot of respect for OTC investors. It's it's tough. It's really tough. So I hope that I provide some kind of stability. When I'm down 50% over the course of a week, I'm certainly not happy about it.
Right.
But stock market, what can I say?
I hear you. Well, do you have any? That pretty much wraps up my questions. Did you want to end with any final words?
No, Mark, great questions, great dialogue. Appreciate the time and attention. I hope that your followers pick up some nuggets out of this and can make.
I'm sure they will.
So, no, I really appreciate it, Mark. Thank you.
Thank you. And that does it for the third and final part of the interview. I hope you guys found it helpful. If you did, please consider subscribing. I'll leave a link to Steve's Twitter account below in case you guys want to follow him. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.